Hello, my name is Alan Edwards. I'm president of Whitehorse Computer Club and Whitehorse Technology Solutions. I'm doing this quick video conference call today just to go over some of the virus questions, antivirus questions that I've had for the Whitehorse Computer Club. I want to try and keep this quick and short, so I'm just going to go through the questions that people have been sending to me for the last week. Start off with, what do viruses do? They used to be mainly by Eastern European 14 or 15-year-old kids who were bored, and they were just malicious. They'd make little aliens go across your screen or flash up messages or a blue screen or whatever. Now they seem to be mainly based on financial reward, and it's majorly organized crime, and some states are involved in doing this. Their goal is really to either use your computer as a proxy to some other system to try and use it to get into some other information, or to steal your information and identity theft, that sort of things. Why do I still get a virus if I have an antivirus program installed? That's quite simple. No antivirus program is 100% effective. New viruses come out on an hourly basis, if not by every minute. And a good antivirus program needs to be updated very regularly, multiple times a day ideally. Also, you should run a complementary malware scanner, such as Malwarebytes. But pretty much most of the top tier ones do a similar job. They will catch the majority of things. If possible, if you're not using like a Gmail type thing, if you have your own domain, your email should go through a content filtering washing machine to start with, before it even gets to your machine, and that will keep it much cleaner and stop you from getting a lot of information and viruses through that means. If you've got a business, you should definitely have what they call a unified threat appliance in there. It's much more than a firewall. It actually checks all the traffic coming in and out, and it's another layer of protection. But for home users, a good antivirus program and a good malware program. Should I run multiple antivirus programs? Short answer, no. The reason is that antivirus programs, they use two different methods for checking for viruses. One is checking for things that they know about. And this is where the virus definitions updates, the little pop-ups you get all the time, that comes in. They're checking for things that they know about. The other one is checking for virus-like activity. And the problem is that in checking for that, they're accessing all your Word documents, Excel spreadsheets, your web pages, emails, etc., as they come in and out of your computer. And that's exactly what a virus will do. So a secondary antivirus program sees the first virus program as a virus. And then they end up fighting each other, because then the second one tries to stop the first one from looking at things. The first one sees the second one's trying to stop it, and they end up fighting. Your computer will run really, really slowly. Probably blue screen and die in the end, and just be completely unworkable. Which antivirus program do I get with Whitehorse Computer Club membership? As you notice on the website, we don't actually list which antivirus program it is you'll receive. That's because we don't want to get tied into one specific one. They're all top tier ones. We've used AVG, Kaspersky, Symantec, McAfee, Norton, Panda. I'm sure I'm missing some over the last few years. They're all top tier antivirus programs. We buy the annual subscriptions on these things, but sometimes they have good editions and bad editions. And if they have a bad edition, a bad version, what we'll do is we'll change it, and we'll just swap it out for a good one. So that's why we don't actually list it on the website, because we don't want to get tied into providing one specific one. We do always provide on there Malwarebytes as well, the full version of that, because that's a very, very good complementary scanner. It's not an antivirus side of it, but it protects your web browsing history and that sort of thing very well, protecting that. It gets rid of a lot of malware, which is these toolbars that come along with many softwares, all of which slow down your computer. Some of them redirect your Google searches and this sort of things, and just cause you lots of problems. How long does removing an antivirus take? It can take a long time. It can take a very short time to find the virus sometimes, but then it can take a lot longer to actually run all the scans and this sort of things to remove them. The quick scans are, as I say, quick. They take 5-10 minutes. But long scans can take half an hour to go through every file on your computer and make sure everything's fine. doesn't that use up all of my monthly remote support time? No, because we realize it takes a long time to run these scans, and if you're running the virus protection that we provide, removing a virus is completely covered. We don't count that against your time whatsoever, because we're pretty sure that it's very, very rare you're going to get a virus if you're running our antivirus programs. How can Whitehorse afford to install over $100 of software on my computer? Yeah, okay. We get asked that quite a bit. These are not stripped down, cheap versions of anything. It's the full versions, but when you buy a single license of software, it costs you $60 or $100. We're buying 1,000 or 2,000 user packs of these things, so our price per computer is considerably less, and that's how we do it. Alright, so hopefully that answered some of the questions that you have on antiviruses, antivirus software and viruses, and welcome to Whitehorse Computer Club. Thank you.